For the next round of the season, we come to Bahrain. So, after points finished in China, I mean, I've got quite high hopes for this track. It's been one of my favourite tracks in other games. Probably not so much as China, but yeah, you never know. Hopefully we can get maybe a 10th. I'll be happy with 10th, but yeah, I mean, we're gonna, well, we look like we're gonna change it to 95 or 94 master, but we're gonna keep it on 100 legend for this career mode. Maybe on the other one we might drop it a bit, because I don't think I'm at the pace of the AI yet, but I mean, I suppose in this career mode it's a bit more realistic because Palmer's not really at the pace of Hulkenberg in real life.
So, look forward to your feedback. Check out the details.
So yeah, the engineer just telling us that we've had 2 new parts fitted to the car. So straight away I look at a progress history. So you can actually have a look here, and you can see actually Williams are actually getting closed down at the top. So they're not, maybe they're under threat for the 4th fastest car, which is kind of true in real life. They haven't really progressed much. So you can just see the 2 upgrades we got. We don't have enough R&D for more upgrades, so we're just going to leave it like that for now. But it should mean we're a bit more competitive. It probably help Hulkenberg a bit more than us because he can drag the car higher than us, as we saw in Australia. So here we are now. We're going to be doing track acclimatization. As I said, this is the only one I can actually get the hang of. So yeah, this is going to be the first lap. It's more like a banker lap, a bit like at China. We missed the first few laps, but we got a perfect lap. You can see actually we were going really well, but in gate number 7 we went wide, and I mean again on gate number 10. So you can see, yeah, I mean it's quite hard to do it in the day because the tracks are all, I mean the gates are almost invisible in the day, as you can see here. It's quite hard to spot them, especially in the second sector. So the second time around, of course, we now have to take a wide line to get gate 7. So coming up to gate 7, we go just about wide enough, but then we miss gate 8, so we brake slightly late, so that's going to cost us. So again, we missed out, not by much, but only by about 15, but still we missed out. So this time, got quite a good run so far. We're all purple. Still all purple, so this is looking a much better run. See that? Oh, we go green, so first green we've got, but so far it's been all purple in that one, so nearly a perfect score. Actually, as we cut on to the end of the lap, still going all purple, so this has been a really good lap. So you can see, after 3 times we got the hang of it. Hopefully we can translate this into qualifying. See there. So yeah, we've got gold, which is good. Not gold, I mean purple. So you can see us all in my corners, and it shows exactly the speed and the line through there, which is quite cool. You can see there as well. We've got 5 out of 7 of the objectives, but yeah, we're not going to listen to Jeff. I'm going to skip to qualifying. We don't need to do any of the other objectives. It's just a waste of engine power, fuel, and yeah, we're not going to get anything out of it anyway because we're rubbish at them. So yeah, coming on to the qualifying, I mean, I've got quite high expectations. Probably, well, as we're about to see, the team might have even higher expectations. If you just wait for a ridiculously long loading screen once again. So you can see you've got quite a few more resource points. Yeah, we're not getting 11th or higher in qualifying. The AI are absolute gods around this track in qualifying, and around any track in qualifying, really. I mean, you saw about Hamilton career mode. I mean, I had the pace in the race of about 2nd, but I could only qualify 4th or 5th. So the AI are definitely overpowered in qualifying. They always get their perfect lap on the board. I suppose that's because they're probably computers, but and so I'll bank a lap here. We're just trying to get a good lap on the boards. Hopefully get out of Q1. We haven't actually managed to do that yet. To be honest, we haven't actually got close yet. So here we go now. Trying to hit all the apexes we can. Of course, trying to avoid the curbs as well because, yeah, I mean, they're absolutely killer on this game. Here we go now. Oh, we go right down that corner. That's not going to help our lap, and yeah, it's a 1:34. 4 seconds off the pace. No good at all. Yeah, and this is our next flying lap, but you can see Raikkonen's closing in on us, so we're probably going to have to abort it. So right now we're holding up Raikkonen.
Okay, he's coming. If we run out of fuel, we'll hit within 2 laps.
Yeah, we're going to miss the brakings in and we're just going to return to garage because, yeah, we might as well lap. So we've only got about 2 minutes to go in qualifying, so this is one of our final chances, to be honest. And these tyres do wear quickly, so you can see there, the first apex quite well, but we're still down on our delta, so yeah, probably because the tyres are older, but yeah, right now, about 3-4 tenths down, but as long as we get this corner right, we should be gaining time. And we do, and look at that, I mean, we didn't even take it well, we gained 2 seconds, practically, on one corner. So you can see if you run wide on this game, it's really harsh on you. So you can see now. As you come to the line. It is, well, slight improvement, and we tried to go better, but then we won rides, we were 4 tenths up. But that all means nothing once you won wide, and look at that, we've lost all the time. So that will be it for qualifying, and it's another disappointing 20th place. But yeah, Legends 100 AI are pretty pacey in qualifying, so I'm not too distraught. You can see there's a flurry of fastest laps at the end of the session, and yeah, we're speeding in the pit lane, but I don't really care. There's practice qualifying 1 results. Mercedes actually won 2, but I think the Ferraris were using the soft tyres, so it'll be interesting to see who lines up on pole. So again, Hulkenberg moving ahead in the rivalry.
Hi, Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
So here we go now, we're going to head towards the race. So, yeah, the team want me to get 14th and beat Nico Hulkenberg, so we're going to try to do a super soft, medium soft strategy. Trying to get the mediums out of the way quite quickly. So, yeah, we get a mediocre stop. We're actually going to throw up the inside of the V cars. That's going to allow us to get 2 and 2 more around the outside. We had to back out a bit because I didn't know if it was an illegal overtake round Kvyat, so we've ended up losing those 2 positions back. Still ahead of Van Dorn, who's on actually the soft tyres quite interestingly, so it'll be interesting to see what strategy he's trying, because I don't think you can do the run stop around Bahrain. You can do it around China, but not around Bahrain, I don't think. You see, there'll be run wide. That's going to allow Van Dorn still looking, so Van Dorn trying to maybe throw a peep, but we're going to actually go up the inside of Verlaine. He wasn't expecting that, and we're going to try to hold it. And in the end, we got the position. Oh, he's holding it around the outside, and he's actually got the position back, so nice defensive work, but we're going to use Alonso's slipstream. We're going to get both of them there. And Verlaine's also going to get Alonso, so Alonso getting bumped for straight line speed, and the McLarens, once again, are the last 2. So we go now, Sainz and Kvyat going side by side. It's going to give us a good run on Kvyat. And actually, gosh, Master and Raikkonen are off at the side of the road. So there's been quite a big incident up front, and Massa is out of the race. I think Raikkonen's still going, but he's a long way behind. So you can see that dot right in the back is Raikkonen. Meanwhile, we're trying to get Kvyat, but Kvyat has been defending really well, and that's allowed Sainz to break free. So Sainz has been making his way through the field. Starting in the back like me, of course, but it's going to be interesting to see where he finishes off. So we won by on that corner, but it doesn't matter because we're actually going to get Ericsson next. And Sainz making another move. He made a move on Ericsson a few laps ago. He's now making a move on Grosjean. So he's up into 10th. So he's had a really good race so far. We're trying to follow him through. We're trying to put Grosjean under pressure, but at the end of the day, we're not really going to be able to keep up with the Haas team. So we are meant to be a better car, but I'm not a better driver, unfortunately. See there, going slightly wide. Just still trying to close in then. So again, now Bottas actually is behind us on the next lap. He's already pitted. So yeah, we're nearly a pit stop behind the leaders, and there goes Bottas. And yeah, we're still ahead of Ericsson though, but Grosjean's beginning to pull away, so I'm probably just going to have to settle for this position. And there's Hamilton out the pits. We're going to rejoin ahead of him, but it's not going to be for long. We're trying to leave him in space, but he's not even there, so but he's going to get us down the straight, and yeah, he's just going to go around the outside. He's up into 9th, so actually in all of that, we've actually lost time to Ericsson. So Ericsson and Merline might be able to put us under pressure now.
We can't take you now. Hit it next lap.
See, they said the pit lane is open. We tried to say box this lap. They say Malcolm's already in the pits. So we ask again, and they still say Hulkenberg's in the pits. But yeah, the engineer's not really that clever in this game because we want to come the next lap, not of course the lap before. So I don't know. It's probably something they might have to fix in a patch. Anyway, we're in 5th, but we're going to pit. So we're going to pit onto we medium tyres. We've got Kvyat behind us. I think he's pitting onto supers. See there, we get a mediocre pit stop. We're going to still rejoin in front of Kvyat. So make sure to open the pit limiter quite early so we release it. And yeah, we'll come out in 17th place. So Raikkonen's actually jumped us, considering that he was quite a long way behind. So that's quite impressive from Raikkonen. Of course, he's one of the contenders for the championship. You can see they're just trying to close in. We've got Kvyat behind us. Kvyat's going to try to go for a move. Yeah, we're just going to let him through. He's on the supers and we're on the mediums, so they're pretty really fighting him. But actually, you go up there, our engine is beginning to get damaged, so we're probably going to replace that for Russia, even though we're going to get a big grid penalty, which doesn't really matter because we never actually qualified the grid anyway. But you can see, Verline is hunting us down now for what will be 12th position, so he stayed out quite long and we're actually beginning to form quite a bit of a train. I mean, Verline put a bit later than Ericsson, he did the overcut, and he's been on much fresher tyres, so he's hunting us down, but of course, we are on the mediums, he is on the softs, so just trying to hold him back. So yeah, we managed to hold him off for now, and you can see actually Vettel, so Vettel's been ripping through the pack, and that's quite good to see. I mean, the fast AI and the faster cars can absolutely, they can take out positions really quickly because of course the speed deficit, so yeah, Vettel's just about to get us now, so probably just not going to put up a fight with him. We're not in this race, so it is quite surprising that he's only just now a pit stop ahead, considering that Bottas and Hamilton literally were a pit stop ahead of us on lap 7. But yeah, I think Vettel might have been involved in that incident with Raikkonen and Massa early on. Actually, there's Verstappen, he's coming up right behind Vettel, so yeah, Vettel really, he shouldn't be really battling the Red Bulls, and there goes Verstappen, he's going to go around the outside, we're not going to fight him, but that's going to allow Verline to come back at us. So Verstappen's going to hunt Vettel down now, he's on fresher tyres. So yeah, I don't know what's been happening with Vettel. So you can see there, trying to defend from Verline. But nothing coming of it right now, so yeah, we're almost halfway through this race, but you can see there, Verstappen's just dropped us as soon as he got past. And Perez is out the race, so that's another car out the race. That's another free position for us. Perez, I mean, Force India have been doing so well recently, but yeah, there's Perez on the side of the road, so that's unfortunate. Of course, there was an incident between Perez and Ocon at Spa yesterday, so let me know in the comments your thoughts on that. I personally believe, well, it's more like a racing incident. I mean, Perez had made up a gap from a stop-go penalty, so he was obviously faster, so I don't think Ocon should be pressuring him in the first place. But yeah, here comes Grosjean, and remember, we were actually battling Grosjean and Sainz earlier on in the race, and they've actually come up just behind us after a pit stop, so they've been going really strongly. But yeah, we're just going to not put up a fight, really. We had a chance to overtake him about lap 4 or lap 5, but yeah, since then he's just been much faster than us, so we're going to let him go. We're actually beginning to get a gap to Verline, but that's not going to matter because Stroll and Raikkonen have blitzed past Sainz, and they're now going to try to blitz past us, and yeah, we can't put up really much of a fight. We're going to lean. So we try to hang it outside of Raikkonen, but nothing comes of it. Yeah, Raikkonen's going to get Stroll quite quickly. And Raikkonen, again, he's on his final stop, so he is a pit stop ahead of us now. And considering that he was about 10 seconds behind us, it's quite a good comeback. So it'll be interesting to see where he finishes. There goes Sainz. We're going to try to hang him, but yeah, he gets the position. Magnusson's sure to follow, but we're going to pit this lap. our tyres are quite old, so it's probably best lap to pit on. There goes Magnussen, we just let him through, it's not really going to matter. We dive into the pits. We were actually ahead of those few drivers, but I don't know if they're in their final stop or what.
Release.
So we actually got Stroll ahead of us, and we're going to come out and what we 14th. Actually might be 15th once. Here comes Verlo. We're going to try to hold it up the inside, but he holds it. But he goes slightly deep, so we're going to go around his outside. That should be the position on fresher tyres. Alonso's also hounding the back of Verlo, so he might be able to make a move. He's kept up well with the Albers, considering the McLaren straight line speed is pretty abysmal. So we go now, just trying to pull away, which we are doing quite well. You can see that we're keeping up with Stroll, but at the same time we're really pulling away from the McLarens and Salmers. We got past Van Dorn because he pitted, but that would be it. We kept the gap between Stroll and Alonso pretty equal. It's about 10 seconds between both of them now, so we're in the no man's land, but we're going to celebrate. I mean, yeah, we're underperforming where the car should be, but against Legendary, it's not too bad, I suppose. So, yeah, I mean, we had 19th in the first place, 9th in the second race, 13th in the third race, so, yeah, it's a good job if you ask me. We still met the team's objectives, which is good.
Well, I'm thoroughly exhausted after the excitement of that race, but I'm sure it's nothing compared to our drivers here. They worked hard.
So yeah, Raikkonen actually finished third, Ricciardo finished second, so I think Bottas and Ricciardo are in a league of their own, but Raikkonen, he was spun out in the first lap, but he's come back and he's got a podium, so
And now let's take a look at the
wow,
drivers'
Raikkonen OP once again. Actually, Hulkenberg gets 4th, Ocon 5th, Max Verstappen gets 6th. I don't know what happened with him and Vettel.
And here's how things are shaping up.
They're down the order a bit, so there might have been a few incidents which we didn't see, so you can see that actually affects the Drivers' Championship. Vettel still leads, but Bottas actually moves up to 2nd, Ricciardo up to 3rd, because he actually Raikkonen and Hamilton tied on points, only just ahead of Verstappen, so in the Constructors, Ferrari are still in the lead, and yeah, that's going to be it for today. Join us for Russia, which will be next race.